We're here in the war room at Sheepdog Gear Reviews. We're going to be doing something that I really like to do today. We're going to do some improvement on a Springfield. God knows it needs it. We're going to do some graphics with nail polish and some nail polish remover, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about in just a second. I've done my Glock already, and always I'm gonna take a second just to talk about firearm safety and stuff. And I know most of you guys have had this preached at you since you've been started or since you've been hired, but just make sure your weapon's clear, mags out of the mag well. But what I'm talking about is on the engraved parts of your weapon. You can fill those with nail polish any color you want, and then just take non-acetone nail polish remover to wipe off the excess. Try not to get too much excess because it will fog the outside, but that will wear off. For what we've done here is we've gone ahead and we've taken the barrel completely out, and we'll be stripping it down just to a cleaning level, just for safety reasons. And I'll show you guys what I'm talking about.
So today we're going to be doing a Springfield XD 9mm. It doesn't really matter what kind of fingernail polish you use, just as long as you have the nail polish remover that is non-acetone. The acetone nail polish remover can screw up your mags and your plastics and your polymers. I'm using one fingernail polish, but I'm using the brush from another, and the reason that I'm doing that is because it's got a thin bristle on it, and it'll keep from getting too much excess on the outside of the engraved. Do as I say, not as I do with getting excess on there. I do apologize for that. Oh, look at there. That's good enough. And with this you can do as much or as little as you want. Good. Alright, we're back. We're going to talk about the barrel and how to get this off of here. So you just use a little bit of the non-acetone fingernail polish remover and just rub it. I got a little bit too much excess on this, but it's coming off pretty easy. If you have to switch spots on your cloth or whatever you're using, put a little bit more on there, and just to keep from making too much of a mess on there. And there you go. There's the serial number and the caliber mark for the XD, and we've done the other side of the slide now too, so we'll show you to wipe that down on the metal. You don't have to worry about it, but we'll talk about the difference between doing the metal slide and barrel as opposed to the plastic mags for a second. When you do the plastic mags, you're going to want to wipe down the surface before you start with your polish, you're going to want to wipe it down with an alcohol prep pad if you have it. If you don't, you can use just regular rubbing alcohol and a cloth just to make sure that you get any excess moisture off of it. If it's dry, it'll come off a lot easier. The polymer doesn't take the polish up as well, and it kind of fogs up a little bit and leaves kind of a milky looking film on your magazine. But if you wipe it down with the alcohol, it does a lot better. And like I said before, that will rub off eventually, you know, if you're using your mags and everything as much as you should be. But the only problem you have, sometimes this will pop up, but just redo it and get it back in there. If you have a little bit of moisture, that could have caused that. But that's about it. Thanks for watching, and make sure and subscribe, leave your comments, any requests that you have for reviews or anything, and we'll try and get them done. Comment and rate. Thank you.